What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Ivy Nganga. Today I'm so excited. I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup for you guys. I'm not going to focus on anything specific, so this video might be a bit longer than what I normally do, but I hope that you guys will enjoy this video. I hope that you will learn something from it. And of course, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you're notified every single time I post a video. So let's go right into it. Let's start the video. We're going to start with the brows like I always do. I'm going to be using my Davis pencil. It's just a dark brown pencil and it's in the shade number 3. So I'm just drawing a line at the bottom and then at the top. Then I'm just going to fill in this area that doesn't have a lot of hair as I move up like I'm doing. I'm now going to take my spoolie brush and I'm just going to brush out that excess. I know that it looks like a lot, but I just prefer to do them this way. I feel like they turn out pretty well, especially if I'm doing like a full face of makeup. So after doing that, I'm just going to take my Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. I just like to use this shade because it's pretty close to my foundation shade. So I find that it's not very hard to blend. I just use a really small concealer brush to do this. So the most amazing thing about concealer or cleaning them out is that you even get to just give them the kind of shape that you want. So when you look at this brow, it looks a bit messy, but when you look at this, it's really pretty well defined. So that's why I don't even take so much time with filling them in, because I know that I'll be able to just clean it out and shape it into the shape that I want. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this is just an eyeshadow brush, but you can use any blending brush that you have, just a small one, to make sure that you're able to get this area without messing up your eyebrow. So I just slightly blend it like I'm doing. And after blending that, we are done with the eyebrows, so we're going to move on to the eyes. I'm going to use my NYX eyeshadow primer to prep my eyes for eyeshadow, so let me just do that. So that is done. Let's now move on to the eyes. I'm going to use my Rude Cosmetics palette, which has some amazing colors. This is what we have on the palette, and I'm just going to start with this color right here. It's like a dark brown color, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. So I'm just going to go on right ahead, pack on that dark brown color on the lid. Next up, I'm just going to go into this green color right here. It's a light green color, but when I mix it up with this brown color, it just looks like a really pretty dark green color, which is what I'm going for. And I'm also going to apply it as I blend out the brown color as well. So at this point, I'll just cut a crease just a bit. I wasn't even planning to do all this, but I just can't help myself. I'm going to use my Pro Concealer in the shade Cool Tan this time. I'm just going to take my flat brush and I'm going to pat it like I'm doing, just to blend it out, because you're not supposed to apply your eyeshadow on wet concealer. So I'm just going to go back into my palette and I'm going to use the brown color that I had used previously. This is the one, to blend these two colors together like I'm doing. So you want to make sure that there's no harsh line between that concealer and the transition shade that you had started with. So it might take some time, but you want the best results, yeah? Yeah, so I love the way it's looking. I'm going to go into my next shade, which is this shimmery color. It's called Brilliant, and it has like a green to it. So that's what I'm going to go in with, bringing some of it into my inner corner. Oh, this looks so pretty, so freaking pretty. I just love the way it looks a lot. Actually, the thing about this shade is that it's almost as if it has like a brown and a green to it, so I feel like it's just perfect for this entire look. I'm just going to take my brush once again and I'm going to blend these two together. I just had to take a quick break there and do my eyelashes off camera, but we are now going to move on to the face. So I'm going to prime my face using the Maybelline Master Prime Pore Minimizing Primer. I was right. So I'm just going to go in with this one because I don't want a very matte kind of look. So next up, I'm just going to go in with my foundation. This is the Revlon Colorstay foundation, and I'm just using a flat brush to apply it, and then I'm going to blend it out with my usual blending foundation brush. So after that, I'm just going to go in with my Cool Tan Pro Concealer just to highlight and also conceal my under eye. Then I'm just going to take my Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Beautiful Bronze, and I'm just going to go in with a bit more than I usually do on my forehead because it's a bit darker, and I really did not want to go in with a lot of foundation like I did last time because it was such a struggle to blend it out. So I'm just going to take my brush and I'm going to start with my forehead, just blending this out. I'll let the concealer under my eyes to just set for a little bit so that I get more coverage out of it. I feel like I say this all the time, but just in case, you know, this is your first time watching my video, I just feel like I have to say it all the time. I'm now going to take my sponge and I'm going to blend out what I have under my eye, just bringing it up like I'm doing, just so that I can lift my eye. Let's now set everything into place. I'm going to use my black Opal powder to do that, and I'm going to use my sponge as well, taking a bit of that product. Well, it's not a bit, I don't really have a lot of control, so I'm just going to dab the excess on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to press what I have on my under eye just to brighten it a bit more. Then for the rest of my face, I'm going to take my LA Girl pressed powder. This is in the shade Classic Tan, and I'm going to use that to set the rest of my face. I'm going to work on my under eye at this point, so I'm just going to take my brown color once again, and I'm going to take that on my lower lid. I'm going to start with that color. Then I'm going to go into my green color and just blend the brown color out. Basically, whatever we did on the upper lid, we're also going to do on the lower lid as well. Once that is done, I'm going to go into my Morphe palette and I'm going to use these two shades. This is 10% off and this other one is No Beans. So I'm just going to use that to just bring a bit of warmth back into my face. Then I'm going to take my blender and I'm just going to blend that together with my foundation. Just to make sure that we have that seamless blend. Lastly, we're going to go into highlighter and I'm going to use this from my Rude Cosmetics palette, applying that in this area. Just look at how pretty that is. I'm going in with a bit more than I usually do just because this is a full glam kind of look. So I just went off camera and finished my lips. I just used 3 products that I normally use all the time to achieve this nude glossy look. I started with concealer. This is like a thing I do here a lot. This is the Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. I started with this, then went in with a gloss. This is just a nude gloss that I normally have. Then I went in with my nude pink lipstick and this is what we've come up with. So I'm now just going to set everything. I feel like I need to finish off this video. I'm going to finish everything by setting my face using my e.l.f. setting spray. I need to close my mouth when I'm doing this because yeah, we don't want to be choking on this. So guys, this is the final look. This is what we have from this side and from the other side. This is the eye look that we've done today. Quite bold, but I think it's pretty cute as well. I love the way it turned out. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something from it. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.